I'm just going to make one or two comments. Firstly, I was reflecting, this is the 23rd of June, and I was thinking, what happened in this day in history? So it's actually very coincidental. In 1314, it was the Battle of Bannockburn when Robert the Bruce took on King Edward II, just north of Stirling. And as you know, on that occasion, unlike at the football, the Scots won. In 2016, it was the UK independence referendum on the 23rd of June. So I would say that those two events are quite divisive and combative in the history of the human race. I would contrast that with our symposium today, because to quote Maria van Kerkhove, I think she clearly left us with the message that if we are going to combat this and future pandemics, it's about values. It's about openness, humility, objectivity, and collaboration and team science at scale. And I think that we've seen great evidence of that. I've tried to dip into every session today, and personally, I've been astounded by not only the quality and the impact of the science we're seeing across the UK and internationally, but also the spirit of collaboration at a scale arguably never seen before. And I would argue that we need to capture that and hold that very tight if we're going to develop trustworthy health data research ecosystems globally that will enable the trustworthy sharing of data that will improve people's lives. And I think that to me is a very strong message from the symposium today. As Sharon Peacock says, the genie is out of the bottle in terms of how health data and new data types, multimodal data such as genomic data, are making a difference. And I think we're at one of those inflection points that if we stick to our values, stick to a commitment to team science, we will be able to maintain and sustain great impact to the benefit of people around the globe. And I think that is a really exciting prospect looking forward. So I will leave it there. I would say that these days don't just happen. It's not just the 70 outstanding presenters, but it's the team behind the scenes. And there's a huge team led by Amanda White, Fran, Katrina, and many, many more who've helped us put on today. So I would like just to give them a round of applause to say a huge thank you. A huge thank you to you for participating in so many ways. We do look forward to getting back in person so that we can meet each other and enjoy the camaraderie and the the creativity that happens in the margins of the meetings, either over the coffee breaks or lunch breaks. But most importantly, I would just like to say thank you for your support, your partnership working for all things HDR UK. So a huge thank you. Finally, I'd like to thank our partners who we co-sponsored the symposium with, and also to leave you with the thought that if you've not had enough, in 13 hours' time, we are co-hosting the National Core Studies Symposium in partnership with Patrick Vallance and the Government Office of Science. And we've got a fantastic program tomorrow, including colleagues from the National Core Studies, Anne Johnson, Linda Stewart from the Gates Foundation, Many Pangalis from AZ, and Jeremy Farrer, who's kicking us off from the Wellcome Trust. So a huge thank you to everyone, and thank you for everything you're doing, and stay safe. Take care and good night.